Following the 2025 AFCON qualifiers draw, well, Black Stars head coach Otto Addo has been talking about how tough it will be for Ghana to beat Sudan because they are being coached by Kwesi Appiah, who he believes knows the ins and outs of Ghana football. Well, we'll hear from Coach Otto Addo in a brief moment, but in the meantime, Coach Kwesi Appiah has also been talking and says that he expects the Black Stars to qualify out of the group in the AFCON qualifiers. Also, the Sudan Football Federation have been talking and they have sent a strong word of caution to Coach Kwesi Appiah to ensure that he applies professionalism when Sudan takes on Ghana in the AFCON qualifiers. Well, Asamoah Gyan also had the opportunity to meet for the Asantehene for the first time, and he has been talking about it. We'll hear from Asamoah Gyan and check out that particular video in a short moment. But in the meantime, please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get right into it. And on Thursday, the 2025 AFCON qualifiers draw took place, and Ghana found itself in Group F, where Ghana will be coming up against Sudan, Angola, and Niger. However, the game against Sudan is what is of major concern to Ghanaians because Sudan is being coached by Kwesi Appiah, a former Ghana coach and a former Black Stars player. Well, according to Coach Otto Addo, who had an interview with the GFA media, he says it's going to be a tough one for the Black Stars to beat Sudan, which is being coached by Kwesi Appiah. Speaking in the interview with the GFA media, this was what Otto Addo is quoted to have said. The Black Stars coach said, "We have Sudan who are really doing well at the moment with Kwesi Appiah, whom I know personally. He is a very good coach. They are not a known squad, but like I said, they are doing really good at the moment in the World Cup qualifying games. Very tough to beat." Well, if you don't know, Kwesi Appiah Sudan have not lost a game since the start of the World Cup qualifiers, and they are in the same group with Senegal. Well, Coach Otto Addo went on to say it's going to be really a big challenge to beat them, and for this we have to be at 100% best. But I am excited to play against them, that is Sudan, and like I said, it's going to be tough. It's not easy, but we have a strong team and we can surely beat them. This is for sure. That is what Coach Otto Addo told the GFA media. Well, Coach Kwesi Appiah has also been speaking and says that he expects the Black Stars and Sudan to qualify out of Group F in the 2025 AFCON qualifiers. Speaking in an interview, this was what Coach Kwesi Appiah is quoted to have said. He said, "I've always said there are no minors in football now," he told 3 Sports. Coach Kwesi Appiah went on to say, "It is really important that any team you meet, you prepare very well and make sure you have the right team to try and win the day. Personally, I also think and hope Ghana and Sudan will qualify in that group. For now, I think that is what I can say and wish both teams the best." And that is what Coach Kwesi Appiah said about meeting Ghana in the 2025 AFCON qualifiers. So now let's go on and do some more. And the Sudanese Football Federation have spoken about the conflict of interest between the game between the Black Stars versus Sudan, because Coach Kwesi Appiah is a Ghanaian and he coaches the Sudan national team. However, the Sudan Football Federation has sent a strong word of caution to Coach Kwesi Appiah to apply professionalism in the game between Ghana versus Sudan. Speaking in an interview with Angel Sports, a rep of the Sudan Football Federation, that is Badreddin Ibrahim, had this to say to Coach Kwesi Appiah. He said, "The conflict is there, but it is a unique and emotionally charged situation for Kwesi Appiah. Playing against Ghana in the AFCON qualifiers is the test of Coach Kwesi Appiah's professionalism and his commitment to the Sudanese Football Federation. He has very good experience that he can bring to the table, which can be advantageous for us, but it will be proven when he sees the results, when we see the results and performance. But there is conflict there." So what you just heard as a rep of the Sudan Football Federation, that is Ibrahim, sending a word of caution to Coach Kwesi Appiah, telling him that although he's a Ghanaian and will be leading Sudan in the game in the World Cup qualifiers, they expect him to be professional and also ensure that he doesn't use his emotional bias to favor Ghana, but ensure that Sudan gets the result. So that is what the Sudan Football Federation is telling Coach Kwesi Appiah, not to look at Ghana and have pity over Ghana, but ensure that Sudan beats Ghana because they've been at an impeccable form in the World Cup qualifiers and they want that to continue currently. Now let's wrap it all up with Asamoah Gyan, because the former Black Star striker had the chance of meeting the Asantehene Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II. Well, after his meeting with Otumfuo, Asamoah Gyan took to social media to express how he felt after meeting Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II. According to him, he has played football and has met several people, but his meeting with the Asantehene is quite unique and different. Asamoah Gyan is quoted to have said that, "I have never felt so special in my life like this before. For Opensuo to stop and just to have few words with me, I really feel blessed." Let's go check out the video. Of the moments that Asamoah Gyan met the Otumfuo Asantehene Osei-Tutu II, and after his meeting he came to social media to express how humble he feels and blessed he feels to have met Otumfuo Osei-Tutu. Well, that's how we wrap up here on Sports Updates Ghana. My name is Joseph Adamafiu. Thanks for doing the watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.